Your Excellency President Fidel V. Ramos, Mrs. Luz Manzan Magsaysay, members of the Board of Trustees, fellow awardees, distinguished guests, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I thank the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation for this privilege of being one of the 1997 awardees. Friends, I accept the honor with humility, keeping in mind the tradition of the award and the outstanding work done by worthier people who have received the award over the decades. What is of importance to me is that through the award, you have drawn the attention of a wide audience to the condition of the indigenous people of my country, the tribals, as well as those who are not tribals but belong to the marginalized sections anyway. My interaction with these people started many, many years ago in various parts of my country. I have seen how the tribals are being constantly deprived of their control over forests and lands, their only means of livelihood. The process started under the colonial rule of the country and still continues. In fact, it has accentuated in the name of development. The tribals are being constantly pushed out of their homelands and become bonded and migrant labor. And why the tribals alone? The landless agricultural laborers, the poor peasants are all being denied the benefits of development despite huge amounts of resources being spent in their name. The resources meant for the poor evaporate even before they reach the people for whom they are meant. It would seem that the system has a vested interest in keeping the poor in their poverty, in denying them of their very basic rights of food, shelter, clothing, drinking water, and literacy. At the same time, I have seen the struggles and protests of the people for an end to this exploitation, for access to the basics which are needed for living with dignity, and I felt that I could not remain a mere writer of fiction without doing anything about it. So I write about them in my works of fiction, I write about them in journalistic reports, I provide a forum for them to write about their own problems, I take up their cause at every level, and above all, I help them in organizing themselves in groups so that they could take up development activities in their own areas. And I do all this in my own small way. That is why I wonder whether I really deserve all the love, warmth, affection, and support that I am receiving from you. My India still lives behind a curtain of darkness, a curtain that separates the mainstream society from the poor and the deprived. But then why my India alone? Cannot one say the same for so many societies today? Does not a fourth world lie hidden behind every word, first, second, or third? As the century comes to an end, it is important that we all make an attempt to tear the curtain of darkness, see the reality that lies beyond, and do whatever we can to bring light when darkness prevails. And let us do it together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste.